Good morning from day 171. Take 3 of this. Trying to figure out what to say, what best captures it, how I'm feeling. So, I'm alone. I think that's the first and probably most important thing to say. So, it's been unbelievable. So much fun the last 3 days hiking with Gadget. Love that we got to see the bigger lows in great weather and then hunker down in a shelter through Hurricane Debbie, and then got to ford the Kennebec River in the canoe together. That's all very, very, very cool stuff, and I'm so happy I got to share that with her. But as I mentioned on here before, we all need to hike our own height, and you know, if I would be a real shitty friend if I put my own happiness ahead of her happiness in this instance, and her happiness is more around hiking her own hike. Yeah, not necessarily without me, but with other people at the moment, maximizing time with everyone, or with other people, so she gets to enjoy herself that way. Ooh, gonna push back a little bit here. And you know, whilst that sucks a little bit for me, I've talked before about how much I do love. Ooh. This is swampy and yucky. I love hiking, honest. No, how much I love solo hiking. You know, it's what most of my hiking has been. The freedom to kind of go as far or as short as you want, camp where you want, eat when you want, all that kind of stuff is, yeah, has always been my jam. And so, yeah, I very much enjoyed the couple of weeks I had of mostly solo hiking. I think my preference would be to be hiking this section with Gadget and Sass, but only if everyone was happy hiking it. Because if you're all miserable, then no fun at all. And not that everyone was miserable, but just, you know, Sass has pushed on ahead a little bit. She wants to get to shores and potentially into the 100 miles, the 100-mile wilderness. And then Gadget and Pumba are a little bit behind. But I think we'll all be in and around shores about the same time. So probably Monday. I think Sass will be zeroing at shores. I'm not sure if I'm going to zero there or just spend Monday night and then head out on Tuesday. It'll be weather dependent a little bit, because it's difficult to predict like too far ahead, but yeah, I do want to try and aim for a, you know, hopefully a predicted nice weather day to summit Katahdin. But again, that's all way down the line. For now, left the Stirling Inn this morning. It is 36-ish miles to Monson, which is where Shores is, the last, you know, kind of hostel on trail. Well, not on trail, but, you know, it's a bit of an institution for northbounders. So I think I've got myself a room or a bed booked there. I need to wait till I've got signal to double check, but hopefully I do. Yeah, so 36 miles. So the plan for today is basically just go as far as I can. Probably going to look to do 20 plus miles, just so I can hopefully reduce the miles I have to hike tomorrow, so I get a nice or relatively nice long stay at Shores, soaking up like all the history there, as well as getting my shit in order, because I've got say a resupply to figure out. So after Shores is the 100-mile wilderness, where technically these days you can get like a food drop, so you can kind of get resupplied somewhere in the 100-mile wilderness apparently. Don't know how expensive it is or whatever, but I imagine it's not cheap. But that's the I'll have 100 miles to carry, so probably 5 to 6 days, depending on how what the terrain looks like and how rough it looks. But we'll see. But yeah, so there's like I say, there's a lot to do once I get to Shores to get myself ready for that. And then obviously once I'm through the 100-mile wilderness, then there's just the summit of Katahdin, and then everything after that. So it's all coming very, very fast. Yeah, so 2 days basically to Shores, and then 5 to 6 days through the 100-mile wilderness, 8 days, and then summit Katahdin, 9 days, out to 10. I could be home in less than 2 weeks, which is very exciting, but also very terrifying. So yeah, on this note, I'm gonna focus on the swampy trail, trying to keep my feet as dry as possible for as long as possible, and trying to be happy about this hiking and this entire journey. Not sure what that was. This entire journey that has meant so much to me. Okay, yeah, I guess for now, happy hiking. So just had lunch at, well, not quite at, but like the Bold Mountain lean-to. About 14 miles, 14, 15 miles in. It's 2 o'clock-ish, so definitely been a bit of a push. Got the second of the climbs now. Realised I didn't actually film anything from Pleasant Mountain or Middle Mountain, which were both up there. Meh. This is again, I think, Little Moxie or Bold Mountain or something else. Whatever. It was originally where I was going to aim for when I was doing 2 like 17, 18 mile days, because there's apparently a great sort of stealth spot up on the top here, where there's like flat rock with a nice view. But as I mentioned, I think my plan at this stage is to just try and do as many miles today as I can to really cut down on what I'm doing tomorrow. So I imagine I'll push past the top of this mountain once I get up there. I mean, still I think about 3 miles up. It shouldn't be too hard to climb, even though I'm puffing and panting now. Yeah, we'll see where we get to. But I will try to remember to get some views from the top here. My head is just swirling with emotion and panic and terror about the realization that, like, I think I've got less than 150 to go now. Yeah, this is coming up fast. Like say after Shores, it'll be the 100-mile wilderness. Mentally, I don't know how ready I am for it. Like, this whole trail has been, you know, just get up and hike, get up and hike, get up and hike. Apart from, you know, many 0 days, but yeah. So it's just a hike, 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 and the idea that that's coming to an end is, yeah. And then the idea of going home and seeing family and friends is very exciting. The idea of having a shave and getting a haircut is actually quite exciting. I know that'll please some of you, but I'm sorry, I've kind of enjoyed not caring about the hair and beard. But it's just all of that kind of stuff. And the fact that things like that keep popping into my head, along with, like, you know, the faces and names of people who I've hiked with and who have just summited or are about to summit or are behind us. You know, Cheese Block will be summiting in the next few days, I think. And I'm so excited for him. He's a great guy. And I wish him all the best with whatever he does in the future. He is wise beyond his years and a genuine good guy. So, yeah. And then there's Jenny ahead. Hiking with Jenny. You know, she's, I think, going to be at Shores tomorrow too. So we'll see her. Now, whether or not I end up on the summit the same day as her, that would be cool. But yeah, we hiked a lot with her. Obviously, Gadget and Sass are going to be around there at the same time. And that would be cool if we all summited, you know, around the same time. And yeah, just like the idea of, you know, summiting with people or not with people, and then potentially, you know, never seeing them again. I mean, I would hope that's not the case for some of us. Yeah, certainly for Gadget and Seth, where, you know, I think we have a bond that's beyond that. So hopefully we'll see each other again. But, you know, other people like Cheese Block, you know, best will in the world, I doubt I'll ever see him again. And stuff like that is you know, kind of wild to think about. Yeah, anyway, enough rambling. I need to get up this hill. Okay, a horizontal blade, that's a new one. Very cool though. And these ledges wouldn't be a bad spot to potentially camp up. I think I could probably get up on the top of there as well, but I am not necessarily messing around with that today. The trail goes up still, because of course it does. This is pretty cool. Little ledge, pop out, get some great views. Whew. Yeah, nice. You guys didn't think I'd skip the summit on the last, or one of the last mountains, right? Whew. Boy, pretty special. And then this is coming down off the other side. Yikes. Amazing. Okay, it is coming up on 5 o'clock, and this looks like the start of where I'm going to have to start fording some rivers. So the big one is the West Piscataquis, I think, which apparently is like waist deep. This one looks pretty gnarly too, so fun. Okay, and as always, you don't do your pack up in case it falls, or you fall and then you can wriggle out and don't get drowned. Okay, I'm probably not going to record my, or maybe I am. Let's okay, this looks slick. I'm going to stop recording. See you on the other side. Across. Water came to just below the knees, so, and it was very slippery. So yeah, fun. I now need to work out like how far it is to the next one, and whether or not it's worth changing back into my shoes or stay in my Crocs or whatever. So, but didn't die, hooray. Okay, so I've just met another hiker who said it was up to his torso. Now, this looks fun. Yikes. Okay, I'm across, and it was not quite torso, it was just over waist deep, but a couple of points there where it was like the current was strong and the rocks were a little bit slippery. So, whew, fun. I don't know if I'm going the right way now. A little bit delirious. Anyway, I'm going to need to change out these Crocs into my shoes. So, okay, I think that should be all the fording for today. It's 20 to 7 or 6:40, depending on where you are. So I think now my plan is to start keeping an eye open for stealth sites. Yeah, I'm at 24 miles for the day, so like a 12-ish mile push tomorrow into Monson and to Shores. So, or sooner. I mean, I think there is an earlier option I could get in. I don't know if I'll have service or whatever, but anyway, yeah, so kind of just now cruising, probably hike till 7:30, so another 45 minutes maybe, before I really get desperate and looking for a campsite. Yeah, there's no particular rush. This goal, it's been a real nice day, although it does look like some grey clouds gathering a little bit up there. But I'm expecting sunrise, sunset to be after 8 o'clock, so I should have decent light for a little while. If I can hike a little longer, obviously I knock down the miles for tomorrow, but I also hopefully dry off my shorts and t-shirt and a little bit, because shorts in particular, and then the shorts and underwear are drenched from that river crossing. But Yeah. Luckily, so the shorts are Patagonia baggy, so they're basically swimming shorts, albeit with the lining cut out, because I didn't need extra lining, and swim short lining is very chafy. And then I got a pair of like Under Armour, like heat gear compression shorts. So again, they should dry pretty quickly as we go. An unexpected up bit here, which is no bueno. The day looked real flat after the early few mountains, but obviously that's a relatively zoomed out overview, so there's always little surprises, and it's not much of an up, it's just, yeah, I like to complain, obviously. So yeah, so that's the plan. I've got luckily my bag's a little damp on the hip pockets because they were hanging down because I didn't have them done up, obviously, in case I had to ditch the pack. Everything else is pretty dry, and then that means that everything inside will be dry, so that's good, including tent, sleeping bag, all the other stuff. Yeah, I'm not too worried if stuff gets wet because I'll be in the hostel tomorrow, so I can dry stuff out, but it's always nice to avoid it if you can. So anyway, time to start. Keep my eyes open for really nice stealth spots. This is stunning. It's so cool. Trail walks right alongside it, and I forded that not too long ago. Ooh. Tempting.